Hello and welcome back to Cinema Clips. Grey's Anatomy is known for its emotional drama and unforgettable characters, but let's not forget some of the bizarre and downright jaw-dropping medical cases that have graced our screens. From peculiar objects lodged in the strangest places to operations that left us questioning reality, this show has never shied away from the weird and wonderful. Today we're diving into the 8 weirdest operations ever seen on Grey's Anatomy. Get ready for a wild ride through some of the show's most outrageous surgeries. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Grey's Anatomy breakdowns. Let's get started. Starting off at number 8, we have Izzie saves a deer. Does anyone remember the time Izzie saved a deer? In the episode A Change Is Gonna Come, she steps in to help a boy and his father who arrive at the ER seeking assistance. Determined to impress her new interns, Izzie doesn't hesitate to follow them outside where they find an injured deer. Instead of sending them away, Izzie dedicates her entire day to treating and operating on the animal. Despite having no experience in veterinary medicine, she miraculously manages to revive the deer.
Oh my god! Oh my god, she's alive! It worked! She's okay! Everything's gonna be okay! Oh my god!
At number 7, we have piercing stuck in the IUD. In this episode, the surgeons were informed about a woman being admitted with a foreign body stuck inside her. To their surprise, the foreign body turned out to be her ex-husband.
Appears that her husband is the foreign object.
Ex-husband.
Apparently, his piercing got tangled with her IUD, leading to their unexpected predicament. Things took a dramatic turn when, during the attempt to separate them, the ex-husband suffered a heart attack, and his aorta was dissected. To top it off, their daughter accidentally walked in on the situation, making an already awkward moment even worse.
Now I'm in hell.
And at number 6, we have the guy who got mauled by a lion. One of the most bizarre moments in this episode unfolded when a patient arrived at the ER after being mauled by a lion. Things took an even stranger turn when his girlfriend revealed she had been keeping the lion as a pet.
He's been my best friend for 15 years, and now they're gonna take him away. Because of you. I saved you. He freaked out because you were screaming like a little bitch.
She didn't seem to grasp the severity of the situation. Not only had her pet nearly eaten her, but it had also put her boyfriend's life in grave danger. The hospital staff spent the day dealing with the extensive injuries caused by the lion, making it one of the show's most outlandish cases. At number 5, we have the girl who could hear her organs. This episode shows a memorable guest appearance, Demi Lovato as Haley, a patient initially believed to have paranoid schizophrenia.
It's called superior canal dehiscence syndrome. It's a result of a small hole that developed in her inner ear.
It's rare and it's hard to diagnose. The condition wasn't even written up until 1998. The noise sensitivity, the sandpaper, it's because Haley could hear everything going on inside her body, and every sound outside was magnified. That's why she couldn't sleep or eat. She's not schizophrenic.
She was on the verge of being committed after trying to claw her eyes out. However, Alex discovered she actually had superior canal dehiscence syndrome, a rare condition where a small hole in the inner ear caused her to hear her body's internal sounds and other noises at an unbearable volume. After Alex, Arizona, and Derek performed surgery to repair the hole, Haley made a full recovery. Fans often recall this as one of the most unique and fascinating cases on the show. Coming off at number 4, we have bomb in the abdomen. One of the strangest surgeries on Grey's Anatomy happened in the season 2 episodes 16 and 17. Can you imagine a patient showing up with a live bomb stuck in his chest? And then Meredith ends up with her hand on it to keep him alive. Things got even crazier when she and Dylan, one of the bomb squad crew, had to move the patient because they realized they were above the hospital's oxygen line, which could have made the explosion worse. The wildest part? When the bomb exploded, only 2 people died. It's definitely one of the most intense moments on the show. At number 3, we have heart in a box. Although it was a medical marvel, fans will agree that the heart in a box was one of the weirdest operations they ever saw. In this episode, Christina and Teddy were performing an organ transplant, which fans had never seen before. Instead of transplanting it straight into a body, Teddy connects it to some wires and places it in a box. This then allows the heart to function as it continues to pump blood around. The box also allowed the organ to be easily transported to a new donor.
We're the procurement team from Colombia.
She's all yours. Heart in a box.
It was a weird operation, but in a good way. And at number 2, we have Gungina. In this episode, Arizona, Maggie and April were in the ER treating a woman after she fainted at a jail.
Female Danielle Gordon, she collapsed in the visiting center in King County, complaining of abdominal pain, but says she's fine now.
When they began examining her after she complained about abdominal pains, the surgeons were shocked when a gunshot rang out across the room.
Swallow it!
I've been shot! I've been shot!
They soon realized that the patient, Danielle, had smuggled a gun through her vagina and it had gone off. Now they were forced to operate after it fired through her abdominal wall. This case was then dubbed Gungina by Karina and the other surgeons.
Eccolo qua. Gungina.
Sounds pretty. What does it mean?
Gungina? It's a gun in a vagina.
Finally, at number 1, we have the one with the cement. The weirdest surgery to ever occur on the show has to be the teen encased in cement. In the season 4 finale, several surgeons were forced to race against the clock after a student jumped into wet cement on a dare. As the rescue team tried to free him from the block, Callie, Mark, Han, and Bailey all rushed to come up with a solution to save him. Just as they thought he was stabilized, Bailey soon realized they made a fatal mistake by not placing a catheter in.
Syndrome, pressure, fluids,
bladder. His bladder. We've been hydrating him for over 4 hours now.
If we don't get a catheter in him quick.
His bladder's gonna explode.
Fans were further on tenterhooks when Andrew crashed and threw a clot. Luckily, it had a happy ending, but it still has to be the weirdest operation. Thanks for joining me as we revisited the 8 weirdest operations ever seen on Grey's Anatomy. From bombshell moments to life-saving surgeries on animals, this show has always found a way to keep us hooked, with its mix of drama, heart, and just plain bizarre cases. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Grey's Anatomy content. Let me know in the comments which operation you thought was the wildest, or if there's one you think I missed. Until next time, stay weird, stay curious, and I'll see you